civilian, but she took me around mirrors to help me to understand honor, integrity, and character. And when, as a young man in high school, my parents said, there is one thing that we want from you. We want an officer to be in our family. Because my dad had served in World War II. My older brother had served in Vietnam as an enlisted Marine. But on the 31st of July, 1982, I became commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. Carried on to the fourth generation in the West family, Captain Herman West III, who was following my footsteps at Fort Sill, Oklahoma as a young Army artillery officer. Now, Buck and Snooks West are no longer with us. My dad passed away in 1986, and my mother passed away in 1994. And if you ever have time, take a drive up to Marietta National Cemetery, and you will find them buried together, one man and one woman, in death as they were in life. But the dream of my parents, the dream of my father and mother are now being challenged. They're being challenged by individuals that have a different type of dream. But when you understand their dream is more of a nightmare, because it's the antithesis of who we are as America and the American people. They are bringing forth the nightmare of Karl Marx, of Engels, of Chairman Mao, of Fidel Castro, of Che Guevara, of Hugo Chavez, of Saul Alinsky, of Norman Huntoon Thomas. They are bringing a dream that is enslaving the American people, not empowering the American people. So what I ask you, here today, as you are here at CPAC, join me in a new dream. Join me in a dream where we will recommit this great nation to the constitutional principles and values that made it great. Understanding who we are, from the Declaration of Independence to the Federalist Papers to the United States Constitution, and recommitting back to that and believing in it within our hearts. I ask you to join me in a dream that talks about restoring this great republic to the rule of law, which promotes the individual and not the collective ideology of the liberal progressives. I ask you to join me in a dream. That is based upon an exceptionalism, because we are an exceptional people. We are an exceptional nation, because no other nation in the world has ever accomplished or ever will accomplish what we have in 233 years. I ask you to join me in a dream. Join me in a dream to rekindle the American spirit, that flame of the indomitable spirit that sits within each and every one of us, so that we can once again, as Ronald Reagan said, set America as a shining city that sits upon a hill, so that it becomes a beacon of liberty and hope, not just here in the United States of America, but all across the world. I ask you to join me in a dream to take our country back. With this thought. In my 22 years of active duty Army service, there were some great mottos that I had the opportunity of shouting out. From let's go, faithful and true, duty first, the motto of the 1st Infantry Division. Second to none, the motto of the 2nd Infantry Division. Semper Fidelis, the motto of the United States Marine Corps, with whom I had an opportunity to serve for 3 years. Steadfast and loyal, the motto of the 4th Infantry Division. But there is one motto that embodies what I am. If you ever get a chance to go to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and you take that little slow drive between the pine trees up to the headquarters of the 82nd Airborne Division, All-American Division, it says in front of that division, the guardians of America's honor. I stand here before you today, recommitting myself to being a guardian of America's honor. I stand here before you today, being a guardian of the dreams of my father and mother. I stand here before you today to be a guardian of the conservative principles and values that have made this country, the United States of America, what it is and what it forever shall be, the greatest nation that the world has ever known. God bless you all.